So I'm hopeful and encouraged about this data. I'm not gonna say everything's gonna work out as we all hope, but I'm encouraged by the data. I think that the piece that's missing for me is about that the data presented don't include all the students' impact by pausing. And I just want to share one example. And Dr. Braber, I know you're familiar with this because I've been trying to find relief for this family for since this started on September 1st. We have a family with a third grader who was on pause because of possible connection to another third grader. Okay, that third grader, his parents are FCPS teachers, both of them. Collectively, they serve 279 students in our system, a high school instructor and a kindergarten instructor. So 280 total, plus the student himself who was out. I talked with the county supervisors. I talked with our staff, Dr. Boyd, you. I talked with, parents and them, every day. Did you get the release or not from the health department? When he finally got the okay that he was not a close contact and he did have the negative COVID test, he's still out of school. He has missed 2 weeks of school. And I think that while we've made some progress in the, in moving the cases forward, and I want to get to that in a second, 14-day quarantine policy disproportionately impacts elementary students and the staff who have elementary students. So I'd like us to be clear, because Dr. Boyd, earlier you said just earlier, we are able to clear up cases. It's the health department that is that is tasked with clearing up the cases. And we need to be clear on where the action is or isn't happening, primarily so that families and staff know where to go to seek the answers about their status. I think we've made some improvements there, but I think that if we can stick to terms of SPF, SCPS, health department, or county, that will help parents try to figure out where to get their questions answered, as well as us. Similarly, when we say terms like partner and collaborate with county health department, I'd like to underscore that we are dealing with, it's a public health issue. And FCPS needs more from Fairfax County and the health department. As I understand what's transpired in recent weeks, it's FCPS that's had to create a workaround for how the vaccine status is transmitted from families to the county health department to speed up the process of that work being backlogged in the county. And that's what kept students out of school for days. So maybe they better know that FCPS has created its own workaround. It's FCPS that is leading a plan to obtain and implement COVID testing in our public schools. That is public health. That's public health work. I also think that the county health department can demonstrate its partnership with FCPS by having its chief health official, Dr. Adebayensu, make what would be, I believe, a first visit to our schools to understand the challenges and resources that we have to maximize educating children during COVID while keeping everyone as safe as possible. And also, Dr. Brabrand, I'm heartened to hear you talk about, let me hold on that. Dr. I believe it's within your purview to request that the county health department revisit its implementation of the CDC's recommendation of 14 days of quarantine, knowing that tens of thousands of unvaccinated students who are COVID negative and not eligible for vaccine. I'm not sure if the board needs to give you a motion. Thank you. I did just want to finish the one piece of information about return to school and just underscore Dr. Brabrand that, we really need direction and not guidance about the issues that we're seeing, direction on the outdoor space use, direction on keeping 10 flaps up, direction to keep every other bus window open, direction to correct mask wearing. And I think in some instances, maybe has been formal direction, but we talking a lot about guidance. And I think that we need to realize we can't please everyone. Well, we know we can't please everyone, and not everyone's going to be able to execute everything, perfectly. But if we give the direction rather than just a suggestion, I think that will help. I don't know that I have much more to say this evening. It's been a lot of very full days. My children are really enjoying being back in school. Their teachers are wonderful. And I just hope we can all stay safe and keep up our vigilance in being healthy, masked, vaxxed, tested. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Marin.